1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The give from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 match.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is the way you set the tone, man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another one. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. And Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Galladay. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that all game long.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And the Sooners will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. He's at the 30.
That's crazy.
pick six, and that is one of... This defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Otis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Galladay. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Here comes the hurry up. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Punch it out of the air. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games. People run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Galladay. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
To the air on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown Sooner. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're trying to slam it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out of the 40.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Dances away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Here comes the heat. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Galladay. Going over the top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, you know, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Quick release by the QB. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Still looking, on the move. Touchdown, Texas! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense in an empty set. Looking for a man. It's Galladay. It's complete to the right. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wideout. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Galladay. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Otis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Pull it down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense might bring the house here. Gets it to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dumps it off in the flats. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Couldn't ask for much better field position to start, but now they're looking at a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Galladay. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw on third. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. Lots of running room. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance.
Scores on the sneak.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Running back is able to snag the football, but that foot is on the white lines, out of bounds and incomplete. It's third down.
bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Galladay. Buying some time. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Angulo. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stakes.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Angulo. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Has the sticks, and he may get more. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground and keep this clock moving. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Galladay. Zings it complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I like the idea of trying to get this guy the ball in space. He's really, really dangerous, but that's just a better job tackling on defense for no gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory.
Come on in.
Close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Good game, Austin.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcats going to give them a different look. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
Sick. I've actually been super sick. We didn't have to
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Bad news. I was sick and sick. Yesterday was worse though. Like I couldn't get up.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
That's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big one.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. They bump to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Right, and you in my room.
Yeah. kissed him on the cheek and everything, giving him hugs and all that, and I was just had it with Shh. It's okay, we can share. We all share germs like people are saying it. Actually, yeah, we're mad we way better. We had a dance party today, which was super fun. Except, like, I was like, dying. Because it's very crazy. Better. Been better. Mommy's doing a job offering. Oh wait. What's it called?
Right now?
Caterpillar. She might be going to work for Caterpillar right now. That's a word.
No. I have an in-person interview, which is the last part
She's
of my...
applicated tomorrow.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Or she's applicated today, but it got accepted.
Yes.
But she's having an
Interview, girl. In-person interview. Right. I'm just dying. Like, this is not a job fair. No, it's not.
What's the difference?
Application is you applying for it. An interview is actually being asked questions for the job.
We're advocating.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Don't you get asked questions? I don't know a person like a thing. With my work,
Would you do the star?
I need to kind of get a lip down there.
Why would you do that, star?
So you can see. Like,
Can you stop?
she like falls on me. It's stuck to.
There's something wrong with you, man.
Okay, so basically, you know how Kylie Jenner has done Noah's lips.
She did something goofy, that's what she did.
She went in with like Noah's lips. So she had like. She had like, and then she went to it, and she kept calling it air out your mouth. And she kept going like, and then after like 1 minute, she took it off. And then like, she dying.
Retarded.
And so I went there and it did. And I did it. Like, so I fell asleep with it on.
Star! How do you do that?
It's okay. I woke up at like 12 and took it off. That's when I realized I had it off.
You need Jesus.
It was on for like 2 hours.
That's a long time. Your lips could have fell off, girl.
So now I have this is the result. And it's perfect.
Right, it's bruising. Silly? Yeah, that's all I can do is sigh.
If Fallon was gonna do it, then I talked her out of it because I did it last time. I was gonna let her.
You need Jesus.
But then I'm like, wait, she actually has a standard. Or whatever.
Oh, get her.
What's it called? That image.
Clearly, Scarlett don't care about her image.
No, because she's a serious, business arguing person. I'm silly and weird things.
Oh, Jesus. Because Fallon ain't paying attention or cares, you know. She probably forgot about it within 5 minutes. Done.
I was watching this show that I was watching this That was inside of me now.
You did good, so you did good. Okay. It's
This is deep in him now.
oh my God.
Let's see if his works actually work.
Can you stop? It's bad.
I can't. That was fun. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Quick, Captain. You did something Friday.
I did? What did I do?
You need to release me.
Oh, I was. What's.
That was for Valentine's Day.
She said,
It's the same difference.
that's. I repeated it. The other one is the same. On Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day. It was on Valentine's Day. I went to my friend's party. Which is how I got the same thing. I had a board. We have short ball, taller than Lena. Nothing. Yeah.